$50,000 buys you a complete home, your land, your structure, zero debt. Most people hear that number and immediately assume there's a catch: used materials, sketchy financing, something that'll fall apart in 5 years. There isn't. I tracked down a builder who completed a 1,200 square foot Quonset home for $52,400. I got the invoices, I talked to the contractor, I walked through the finished building. Today, I'm showing you where every dollar went, and more importantly, showing you the 3 decisions that made this number possible when most people are spending 6 times that amount. The math works because of 2 things working together. First, Quonset kit packages run $10 to $20 per square foot, about a third of traditional framing costs. Second, more than 75% of Quonset buyers assemble the structure themselves, which eliminates another $12,000 to $18,000 in labor. Those 2 factors create the possibility. What I'm about to show you isn't theoretical. This is a real build, real decisions, real trade-offs. I'll walk you through the complete budget, and by the end, you'll know exactly whether this works for your situation or whether you need a different approach entirely. Let's break it down. The building is 30 feet wide, 40 feet deep. That's 1,200 square feet. Not massive, but functional for 1 or 2 people starting out. Here's where the money went.
Land acquisition, $8,000. 1 acre in rural Tennessee, purchased through owner financing. $400 down, $200 a month for 3 years. Paid off before move-in. This isn't an anomaly. Rural land in Tennessee, Arkansas, Oklahoma, parts of Texas consistently trades in this range when you're buying from private sellers rather than going through realtors. Quonset kit, $14,400. That works out to $12 per square foot. Standard Q model with 18-gauge steel panels and basic end wall framing. Prices for budget Quonset kits start as low as $9 per square foot, but $12 gets you decent quality from an established manufacturer. Foundation, $9,600. Here's the first major decision that saved money. Instead of pouring a full concrete slab, which runs $18,000 to $22,000 for this footprint, they went with a perimeter curb foundation. Concrete perimeter, compacted gravel interior, moisture barrier underneath. That approach cuts foundation costs by roughly 30%. You pour a small interior slab for the living area later. Delivery and freight, $1,800. Assumes you're within 300 miles of the manufacturer. Further out, and this number climbs. Subtotal, $33,800. At this point, you own the land, the kit is on site, foundation is poured. Now the real work starts. Professional crews charge $12,000 to $18,000 to erect a 30 by 40 Quonset shell. That's 2 or 3 days of work with specialized equipment. This builder didn't hire it out. Quonset kits are designed for owner assembly. The panels bolt together. You need rope or basic rigging, 3 to 4 people holding sections in place, and socket wrenches. It's genuinely simpler than building a deck, which is why 3 out of 4 buyers do this themselves. Here's what assembly cost when you handle it. Equipment rental, $800. 4-day rental on a 19-foot scissor lift at $200 per day. Labor recruitment, $300. Pizza, beer, gratitude for 4 friends who showed up for 2 weekends. You need 3 to 4 people minimum. Hardware and miscellaneous, $200. Extra fasteners, sealant, safety equipment you didn't already own. DIY assembly total, $1,300. Professional assembly cost avoided, $12,000 minimum. And here's what nobody mentions about Quonset assembly. It's legitimately easier than most people expect. The kit is engineered for this. Panels are numbered, instructions are clear. If you can follow IKEA directions at scale, you can assemble a Quonset hut. Running total, $35,100. You can't live in bare steel. You need insulation, basic interior structure, utilities roughed in. Spray foam insulation, $7,200. This is the single line item you cannot compromise on. Closed cell spray foam runs $5 to $12 per square foot installed. At $6 per square foot for this build, budget contractor basic R value, that's $7,200 for complete coverage.
Why is this mandatory? Spray foam seals the corrugated steel completely, prevents condensation, and creates the thermal barrier you need. Fiberglass bats don't work in this application. Don't try to save money here. Interior framing, $1,800. Simple 2x4 stud walls partitioning the space into one bedroom, one bathroom, and an open kitchen living area. You're finishing 600 square feet initially. The remaining 600 square feet stays as utility and storage space. Subfloor installation, $1,200. Pressure-treated sleepers on compacted gravel, 3/4-inch OSB subfloor covering just the 600 square foot finished zone. Plumbing rough-in, $2,400. Owner installed with a licensed plumber brought in for inspection and final connections. Septic hookup, water line, bathroom and kitchen rough plumbing in place. Electrical rough-in, $1,600. Owner installed with licensed electrician handling the panel, inspection, and final hookup. Basic 100 amp service, bedroom circuits, kitchen, bathroom. Running total, $49,300. You've got $700 remaining to make 600 square feet immediately livable. Here's how that works. Wall and ceiling finish, painted spray foam and OSB. The spray foam is already installed. You paint it white. The OSB wall sheathing gets primer and one finish coat. Industrial aesthetic, but clean and functional. Flooring, painted OSB subfloor. 2 coats of porch and floor paint over the subfloor. Total cost, $60. It's not hardwood, it's not luxury vinyl plank. It's painted plywood that'll last 5 years until you're ready to upgrade. Bathroom, delayed finish. For the first 3 months, camp shower and composting toilet. Then, once you're moved in and have freed up cash flow, you install a basic shower pan, toilet, and vanity for $800. Kitchen, temporary setup. Hot plate, mini fridge, utility sink. Total cost, $200. You build out the permanent kitchen over the following year as money allows. Climate control, $400. Window AC unit and electric space heater to start. Permanent HVAC system added later. Final total, $49,700. $300 buffer for inspection fees, tools you didn't own, or unexpected costs that always come up. Complete build, $50,000. Let me be very direct about what $50,000 delivers. What you own. 1,200 square foot structure on land with clear title. 600 square feet immediately livable. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, combined kitchen living space. Fully insulated, weather-tight, structurally sound. 0 mortgage, 0 monthly housing payment. What you don't have. Finished aesthetics. Complete kitchen on day 1. The second 600 square feet built out. Any finishes that resemble design magazines. Immediate comfort. This is phase 1 occupancy. You move in with basics. You improve incrementally as cash flow allows. In 12 months, you can complete a full kitchen for $3,000. In 2 years, you finish the remaining 600 square feet for $15,000. But you're living there mortgage-free from month 1. The people who succeed with this approach value ownership over immediate aesthetics. You're not building your dream home, you're building your foundation. The dream finishes come later when you're not hemorrhaging money on rent or mortgage interest. This path works if you can honestly answer yes to 5 questions. First, can you acquire rural land for under $10,000? That means being willing to live 30 to 60 minutes outside a mid-sized town. Second, can you recruit 4 capable friends for 4 weekends to help you bolt together a steel structure? Third, are you willing to live in unfinished space for 6 to 12 months while you save money to complete it properly? Fourth, Do you value freedom from monthly payments more than immediate comfort and aesthetics? Fifth, can you handle basic construction work yourself, or are you willing to learn as you go? Plumbing and electrical get professional help, but framing, insulation, and interior finishing you handle. If all 5 answers are yes, $50,000 can get you into a home you own. If any of those are firm no, this isn't your path. You need either a larger budget, a different timeline, or a completely different approach to housing. $50,000. 1,200 square feet. Land with your name on the deed. No bank owns it. It's not easy, it's not fast, it won't look polished on day one. But it's achievable. For people locked out of $300,000 conventional mortgages, this is one of the few doors still open. Tell me your state and your actual available budget in the comments. I'll give you a straight answer on whether this is realistic for your situation or whether you need a different strategy. Subscribe for more honest alternative housing content with real numbers. See you in the next one.